you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here with you tonight. I just flew back from San Francisco. I was at the APEX Summit, so I may be a bit jet lagged. Just tell me if I don't make sense, right? Okay. So we're going to start with this very interesting topic, and I have a little joke to start with. This is the pre-internet chat room using an old version of Windows. And we have come a long way. Now everything is about AI. Everything is about how AI can help your business, how it can boost your sales, how it can also change the way you work, and how you can imagine the future of work and productivity. So AI is in the air, right? If you look at the numbers, AI private investment have doubled in 1 year. There are 5 times more research on AI fairness and transparency since 2014. And 50% of organizations have adopted AI in at least one of their business areas. So I'm going to walk you through the why, the what, and the how. The why. At Microsoft, we publish a World Trend Index survey. So we go in 31 countries, we interview 31,000 people, we leverage all the signals on Microsoft 365 and LinkedIn. And here is the picture of work as of 2023. The big question that everybody asks is, will AI fix work? There are 3 findings. First one, digital debt is enormous, increasing, and costing us innovation. Second finding, there's a new paradigm between AI and employee. A very interesting relationship between AI and the way employees and workers leverage the technology. And the third one is that every employee needs AI aptitude. So why digital debt is costing us innovation? In APAC only, 72% of the employees say that they don't have enough time and energy to do their job. They are drawn into emails, meetings, documents and all sorts of data. And they are 3 times more likely to struggle with innovation and strategic thinking. 65% of APAC leaders say that the lack of innovation is a concern. So how do you do when your full day is busy with meetings, emails, calls, and documents to read? Then you do this. You don't create anymore. You create less than you communicate. You spend a lot of time on emails, a lot of time in Teams meetings and chat. And you spend less time, half of your time, on creating, right? So you would spend 7% on OneNote, 8% on PowerPoint, 18% on Excel, 10% on Word. Everything that is involving an input and a creative value is less than half of your time. But work shouldn't be that hard, right? This is the average of what we spend our time on. On average, we spend almost 9 hours per week on email. We spend 7.5 hours per week in meetings. And since February 2020, since COVID, we have tripled the time we spend on meetings and calls. And the first productivity disruptor is ineffective meetings. So usually people ask me, what is a productive meeting for you? And I always answer, the meeting I do not attend. Right? So, and there's also a very interesting relationship between AI and employee. 58% of the people surveyed say that they are very worried that AI will replace them. Yet, almost 80% of them would delegate as much work as possible to AI to lessen their workload. It's a very interesting and paradoxical relationship that we are forming now with AI. And actually, AI is not only seen as a help for administrative tasks, but 85% of the surveyed workers say that they would give analytical work to AI, and 81% some creative work. So there's an expectation that AI will help you beyond the administrative and organization of your day and your workload. What do leaders want from AI? And here again, the common fear is that leaders will utilize AI to reduce the headcounts, which is not the case. If you see here, there are only 18% of the leaders who think that AI will enable them to reduce the workforce. But they are almost double to think that it will increase employee productivity. So AI is not seen as a means to reduce your workforce, but more an enabler to increase the productivity of your workers. And the third finding, which is very clear, is that every employee needs an AI aptitude. 79% of the LinkedIn job postings mention GPT, right? And you have, over 1 year, 33 times more LinkedIn posts mentioning generative AI or GPT. So it means that AI is already here. And also people often ask me, will AI replace workers? And I say no. Workers who can leverage AI will replace the other workers who can't. That's the difference. So what are the skills that are required for the AI area? 85% of the leaders think that their employees need new skills to prepare for AI. And 71% of the APAC employees say that they don't currently have the right capabilities to get their work done. And those skills, as you can see, are not only about analytics or administrative tasks. It's a lot about judgment. It's a lot about intellectual curiosity. It's a lot about creative evaluation, emotional intelligence, flexibility. So actually, leaders see AI as an enabler to create more emotional intelligence, more creativity, capabilities with their employees. So to answer the question, will AI fix work? So AI is already here in our daily lives. There's a new wave of productive growth based on the AI technology. And we used to leverage AI as an autopilot to get forecasts or to get insight. But now AI is seen as a co-pilot. It will work with you and help you do your job better. It will not fix work. It will only create a whole new way of thinking and working. And this is the most important opportunity here, and I'm addressing to you as leaders, is we need to get AI right. We need to be responsible. So there's only a way to do it, is by making mistakes. It's by testing, experimenting, and finding new ways of working and building a balance and a future together. AI is not the magical formula that will give you more market shares. AI will not suddenly make your employees the brightest, but AI will spark the capabilities, will spark the potential and the opportunities for your organization to go further. And so with the age of AI, there will be a new way of measuring performance. Performance will not be linear as it used to be. Performance against sales numbers, against market share. It will be more complex than that. It will be about productivity, of course, but also engagement. And engagement is a very important word, in a very important world with AI. So here we can see that organizations that have doubled down on employee engagement in times of economic uncertainty perform twice as well financially as organizations that they prioritize engagement with employees. Your employee is happy, the customer will be happy, everyone will be happy. And with AI, you have a new opportunity to engage in a much different way than you used before. So what is really important now and what is expected from leaders in this AI time is clarity about communication. It's about how to engage your employees with humility, clarity, and build together. Really, it's shifting from a vertical engagement model to a horizontal engagement model, where actually 30% employees, when engaging in a clear pattern of communication, are more likely to express confidence in the leadership. And 46% are more likely to see their organizations as strong communicators. So if you have the trust and confidence of your employees, you then get the trust and confidence of your partners and your customers. Very simple.